Hi guys, welcome back to Nekojishi. Let's get on into it. We are back at the apartment. What do these little badges mean? Like, in an RPG that would be your party, but clearly I don't have a party. This game is not a party. Well, that's never mind. When I wake up the next day, I feel the same soft warmth next to me. The same big cat is in my bed, sleeping away next to me. I'm glad they didn't make a drama over it last night. Sadly, I can't sleep forever. It's about time for me to leave, so I get up out of bed and get ready to go to class. Wait a minute. You should wear more. It's chilly outside today. What? Nah, I'll be fine with what I had on yesterday. You won't be fine. You only went out past noon yesterday. It's hardly the same. Well, I'll be fine later on. Even Senpai's wearing less than me. Yeah, Lau's right. We're young. We can handle the cold. Who cares about that kitten? Even the power of a guardian tiger won't stop his body from catching a cold. Although you are different, being under the protection of my blessings. I'm not a kitten. So, if you're with me, I'll be fine? As much as my blessings can prevent you catching a cold, I can't help you recover from one. Oh, you're a good kid, but a few more garments wouldn't hurt. Jeez, you don't need to treat me like a kid. Fine, I'll put something on. I can't argue with him, so I end up putting a thick, fluffy coat on over the top of what I was going to wear. I don't think I need it, but at least the fur on the inside does keep me warm. Can already tell I'll be hot after walking in it for a while. Okay, heading out now. Grab my backpack and open the door. As you could guess, all three of the big cats follow suit. Once I make it to class, I sit down and things get started. At least Mufasa and Cloud haven't got into any fights so far today. Maybe my harsh words yesterday got through to them. Mufasa sits in the back corner of the lecture hall, clearly disgruntled by the situation. Yep, he may not be happy about it, but at least he's not about to start a fight. Cloud sits next to me, completely focused on the lecture. Compared to Senpai tapping away on his phone, he's an honor student. Aww. But I doubt he would understand a word the teacher's saying. Why is he trying so hard? Maybe he's trying to use this time to learn some Mandarin? Which is probably not a good idea. This is college-level stuff, after all. Way too advanced. I hope he's not picking up anything weird from this. Not gonna lie, you guys, I really kind of like Cloud. Disregarding Senpai's protest to go to a restaurant, we head to the cafeteria during lunch. After all, I promised Mufasa that I'd get him a hamburger last night. Some of the super nice restaurants around here have the best burgers, though. That'd be way too expensive. I'm a poor student here, you know? But eating at the cafeteria isn't romantic at all. I don't want anything romantic. What kind of person dines at a fancy restaurant every day anyway? Cats. I mean, you know, it doesn't need to be fancy. I just want to spend some time with you somewhere nice. At least just once you could have a date with me. No. Well, now you're such a big bully. How am I even bullying you? Ignoring Senpai's complaints, I go and buy 2 hamburgers. Stares at hamburger. So this is a hamburger. Am I seeing things, or are their eyes sparkling with desire? That's a real thing. One time, I was watching Pride and Prejudice, the 2005 or 6, whatever version, and like I had to get up and go to the bathroom or whatever, and I came back and it was the scene with the rain when Mr. Darcy's like first proposing and Elizabeth's like, hell no. And like I looked at the screen and the friend I was watching it with, she looks at me and she goes, okay, your eyes are literally sparkling right now, what's up? Anyway, that's how I learned that's a real thing. And it's caused by rapid dilation of pupils, by the way. The sudden like increase in the amount of black versus the amount of, in my case, blue in the eye, it causes the way the light reflects off to look different, and that creates the sparkle effect. Tiger pricks up the burger with his giant paws, the palms of which almost cover the whole thing. Are people seeing a burger floating in midair right now? Then, in a single movement, he finishes the whole thing in one bite. Not bad. The bread adds a lovely crispy mouthfeel. It works well regardless of how little meat is in it. He then proceeds to lick his claws. It's a little scary. I look back at the table just to find the whole burger still sitting there. Oh, that's right, he picks up a spirit burger. Oh, the hamburger's still there. Didn't I tell you this yesterday? A god only consumes the chi within an offering. They don't eat the actual food, so this one's for you. So what he ate was the chi form of the burger? I guess it makes no difference to me. Even with Senpai's explanation, it's still kind of hard to believe that burger just got split in two. That was only one burger, though. Is that even enough for you, Tiger? Even though I'm worrying about him, there's no way I could finish a third burger. The other one's for Cloud anyway. No need to worry. I just wanted to experience the taste. I'm not hungry at all. Even if I were, you wouldn't be able to eat anymore, now would you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Although, if you really wanted to give me another one, I would gladly have the one that Aborigine has. No, I got it for Cloud! Just as he says that, the leopard grabs his burger in a hurry, ready to eat it at a moment's notice. Guys! Cloud sneers at Mufasa, who turns with a contemptuous stare at his own. It seems like a fight could break out any moment. That's enough. Get you guys hamburgers tomorrow if you want them so much. I interrupt them in an effort to avoid a fight. It seems to go over well enough, but in the end, is it really the burgers they want, or what? After class, I show up with Senpai at dance club. As you could guess, us coming together caused an uproar! At this point, everyone's heard the rumors of me and Senpai being in love. Before coming, I told Senpai to deny it and to keep his distance for both our sakes. Took a bit of work, though. He didn't agree until I threatened to kick him out. Thank God he did, though. I can finally talk to the other guys now. Even after all that, I'm still being asked about my relationship with Senpai. So, aren't you and Shuchi-senpai in love or something? He's totally just trying to mess with me. Yeah, but for Shuchi to publicly admit his love for someone, first time I've seen that, just doesn't feel like a joke, you know? Like, it's not something you should be embarrassed about. The only thing that's true is that we're not a thing. I don't have to deny it any more than that, right? I still don't buy it. Why else would you two be so close together then? Ugh, I told you, it's all Senpai who... I can't focus on practice while being questioned like this, so I decide to take a break, taking a seat in the corner of the veranda room. Would you like me to go knock some sense into that kitten for you? No thanks. Doesn't matter that much, even if he's being annoying. That, and I don't want to see them fight each other. I don't even want to think about what would happen if they got into a fight here. I try to just stop thinking about it, looking towards Cloud to distract myself. He seems to be really into watching the other guys practice. He's moving his hands and fingers, imitating their movements. I figure he paid attention in class to learn Mandarin, but why would he want to learn how to dance? 'Cause dancing is fun! I end up just sitting in the corner, watching Cloud and the other guys dance until the end of practice. That's so cute! When club leader announces that we're free to go, we all grab our stuff and head off. But suddenly, Senpai comes up to me. Hey Lau, let's go home together! Senpai, I told you not to talk to me during practice. Hey, that doesn't count now that it's over, right? You know how suspicious it looks if we're together like this. If we're really together, we can be as suspicious as we want! Tiger sends a fierce glare Senpai's way. Just kidding. Well, I might as well go with you. It's simply too much of a burden to open the door just for me, you know? Actually, no, I don't know. It's simply just too easy for me to open the door for you. It's okay to go home together! Senpai. As much as I want to refuse him, I also don't feel right letting his hopes down all the time. Eventually I give in, letting Senpai come home with me. Aww. Finally, thanks to the help of the 3 big cats, I make it through a chaotic week. Even with all the drama they caused at the beginning, it's calmed down after a few days. I like how he's got Half Dome as his background on his computer here. For now, little by little, I'm getting used to living with 3 big cat spirits. Even so, all I want to do is take a good long break this weekend, but my serenity doesn't last long. Lau, will you go shopping with me? Lau, it's a good opportunity to go out this weekend. Perhaps a bookstore or appliance store. I'm interested in them. Would you care to show me? Keep me company. Even just after waking up, these three are already on me. They want me to spend time with them too. Wait, what does Cloud want anyway? He doesn't even sound like he knows what he wants to do. Even then, I kind of get the feeling he really wants to spend time with me. On the other hand, I can't really refuse the other two, even though I prefer to stay home and get some rest. It's not like I really have any plans for today otherwise. So what should I do? Who do you want to hang out with? This is a choice. Let's save it. Save it over that. Yep, that's fine. So, I'm intrigued by Mr. Strong Silent type over here. I somewhat regret naming him Cloud because I kind of hate Cloud, but, like, it's also really appropriate, and I'm just so intrigued. There's so much mystique. Gotta love mystique. So we're gonna give in to the mystique and the abs and go somewhere with Cloud. Hey, can I ask something first? I push Cloud's paw away. If you want me to spend the day with you, can you tell me exactly what you want to do? Dancing. Dancing. Oh, that's what my character would want to do anyway, because dancing? We don't have practice today, though. It's the weekend. Teach. Teach? What for? Dots. He goes silent. Somehow I can tell it's not because he can't answer, it's because he doesn't want to answer. Lau, I don't think you can get more from him. We don't have practice today, so there's no need to go, right? No. We go. This is all way too confusing. Although, this is the first time Cloud's ever asked for something, but why today? It's okay, Senpai. I'm going with him. No, go shopping with me! We can go shopping anytime, right? He wants to do something with me today. So whatever he wants is more important than shopping with me? Honestly, I don't like shopping at all. Really? Lau, you must not have many friends with that attitude. But I have lots of friends in the club. Well, I'm Lau's friend. Go shopping with me! No. If anything, Senpai, I should punish you for spreading rumors about me. Fine. If Lau isn't gonna go out with me, I'll just go out by myself. That's actually what I do. If I want to go out and there's nobody to go out with me, I just take myself out. I get all dressed up, I buy myself some flowers and maybe a burrito, and then we go to the movies. It's great. Senpai grabs his phone and walks out. It's so sudden I wouldn't be able to stop him if I tried. Senpai slams the door. For just a moment, everything pauses. Is he actually mad at me? If I went to catch up with him now, that would totally be going along with his plan. I'm definitely not walking into his trap, so I decide to leave Senpai alone for now. I'll leave him be. Okay, you ready to go, Cloud? Dots. Wait, I wish to accompany you. What for? You know why, don't you? I'll just worry if you're alone with that aborigine. Mufasa, I am getting the sneaking suspicion that you are more than slightly racist. But looking back at this week, Mufasa and Cloud haven't gotten along at all. I don't want them to fight this weekend, too. Please don't be against him. I won't be happy if you two start fighting again. Other people can't see you two, so when we're out, I can't stop you. Otherwise people would think I'm crazy, like that time in class. Are you sure you're not a little crazy? 'Cause... How about, I'll stay away from the aborigine on the condition that no matter what you do, you can't leave my sight. Alright? I suppose that's fine. It'd be pointless to argue with you. Alright, let's go. let out a small sigh, picking up my phone and wallet, and I leave with 2 big cats in tow. Meanwhile, my small cats are trying desperately to destroy everything. Dots. Cloud takes me to the mirror while we use our club room. Nobody's around since it's the weekend, so I should be safe to just talk to them directly. Hopefully it's not one-way glass. Lau, what do you plan to do? We'll see what he wants to do. So, for now, could you move to the side? I'll call you if I need you. Fine. Remember, don't leave my sight. I must guard you. I agree with a nod, and Tiger walks to the side, keeping his distance. Should be easier to talk with Cloud now. I relax and look towards Cloud. Okay, where do you want to start? He said something about teaching. What can he teach me? Maybe the Aboriginal dance? I don't think I'm really confident on that. We studied a bunch of Aboriginal dance videos back when we were practicing for the show. The basic movements of the Aboriginal dances are completely different from pop. To get my head around it, I'd have to start from the basics. Cloud walks to the center of the stage. He squats and stretches his legs, mimicking the warm-up movements we do at practice. So, does he want to teach me the dance? Are Aboriginal warm-ups even the same? Teach me. Dance. I'm the teacher? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. This is the cutest thing. You know, speaking of Pride and Prejudice, now I'm remembering that scene where Mr. Darcy's like, so what would you recommend to encourage affection? Furtive eye looks every direction. And then Keira Knightley's just like, dancing. Even if one's partner is barely tolerable. And then, you know, you get that, like, little miniature fuck you with the eyes. And Mr. Darcy's like, what? And Elizabeth's like, and walks away. Anyway, I'm having all kinds of weird Pride and Prejudice feels while I play this game about dating cat boys. He wants me to teach? So he's not gonna teach me? Teach me. Dance. I heard you, but why do you want to learn it? Help you. What? Help me? What do you mean? How does that help me? Dots. He goes silent. I can tell he's working hard to find the right words. You look like a Kingdom Hearts character. Familiar. To familiarize yourself with the dance? Familiar. Your life. My life? I guess dance club is a huge part of my life. There's a lot of other things in my life, like school, for example. If he wanted to familiarize himself with my life, why choose dancing first? Maybe it has something to do with helping me? The reason I met him was through traditional Rukai dancing. I should emphasize to him that I wasn't actually in that performance. It has nothing to do with me. Familiar. Then, help you. So you want to help me, but what can you do to help me? Help you. You thank me. You're trying to do something nice for me so that I'll help you. Then go to Wutai. Oh my gosh. So that's what this is about. He wouldn't be kidding about that. So what he's thinking is if he somehow helps me, I'll go to Wutai with him. Helping me is his choice, but I shouldn't be expected to return the favor even if I don't want to, right? If he wants to help me, so be it. After that, I'll find some other way to pay him back. That should be good. Hopefully. Don't you make deals with gods that you can't live up to, buddy. I won't try. Well, can't stop ya. Even if you end up helping me a lot, that doesn't mean I have to help you. You understand this, right? I won't try. He sounds determined. He's made up his mind. Being as how you look like a Kingdom Hearts character and being as how you have spiky brown hair, I really should have named you Sora. Unfortunately, you are a clouded leopard, so... Judging by last week, once he sets his mind on something, nothing can stop him. Doing what he wants is nicer than just rejecting him anyway. I'm only teaching him to dance, after all. It's a while before I need to decide whether to help him or not anyways. Alright, if you insist. I'll be able to teach you pop-style dance moves. They're different to Aboriginal dance moves, so they might be unfamiliar to you. You sure you want to try? I want to try. You can't just say the same thing over again, even if it works. Okay, let's start. I start with my warm-up. Then I try to teach him some basic movements. He learns really fast. His body's pretty fit, too. Can you even say that a spirit's got a body? Anyways, after just a few tries, he's got most of the moves down, even the backflip. Wow. After watching his graceful movements for a while, we move on to some more advanced moves. A backflip is not an advanced move? What the heck? He nails them. No matter the cartwheel or b-boy, he does them all perfectly. His agility is astonishing. He's got like a 22 dexterity score. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm exhausted. After all, he's a god. Now that I think about it, can't he just float in the air? These moves wouldn't be hard for him at all. Not that anyone would be able to see him anyway. Even then, his dance moves are so precise. It's taken me so long to even get near his level. Way to make me feel worthless. Forget it, I can't compare myself to a god. Who am I to do that? I sit down in exhaustion and fan the sweat off my face. Realizing I'm resting, Cloud nods and stands next to me for a moment. Then he leaves without a word. Hey, where are you going? I want to stop him, but my legs don't have the strength to get up. I see him walk down the hallway and go up the stairs before leaving my sight. Why so sudden? Wonder where he's off to. He'll probably be back soon. Even then, in some ways, I guess it would be easier if he did leave. I try to slow down my breathing. I'll work out what he's up to later. Soon I see him come back down the hallway, 2 cans held in his paws. Oh, did he bring us a drink? Wait, cans? Wouldn't they be floating in the air right now? I rush over to him to make sure no one can see them, taking the cans off him. A girl passing through the hallway gives a suspicious look, but my embarrassed face is enough for her to leave without paying any attention. What's he doing? I drag him over to the chairs and put the cans down on them. For you. He points at the cans. So they're for me? He didn't have to. This is kind of embarrassing. Where did he get the money? And what if someone saw him? I sigh. I really don't know what to do with this guy. I know what to do with this guy! He bought these just for me. I can't exactly refuse them at this point. I take one, ready to open it, an embarrassed smile on my face. It's a can of coffee. A hot one. I mean, it's cold today, but I'm still sweating from earlier. It may not be the best, but at least it's something. I smile and take a few sips. Thankfully, it's not too hot. So what about the other one? Is that one for himself? Thanks. So was this one yours? No. No? Why'd you get 2 then? 2 dropped. Oh, that makes sense. That's pretty good luck. So, do you want to drink this one? 1 can is plenty enough for me. I really couldn't drink another one. I'd just be too bloated to dance anymore. Dots. From the corner of my eye, I watch Leopard pick up the can of coffee. He doesn't seem to know how to open it. Right, he probably hasn't opened a can before. I'll need to show him. I take the can and make a pulling motion where the ring would be, and then bring the can to my mouth as if to drink it. He repeats my motions, getting a claw under the ring, pulling it off, and then... Wait, Lau, what are you doing? For some reason, Tiger rushes over to us. I look over to Cloud. Nice, he worked out how to open the can. Oh. I hear a wet splattering sound, and then realize about half of the coffee is no longer in the can, but instead in a pool around Leopard's feet. Wow. Wow. I approve this message. Dots. Dots. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Of course that would happen. He doesn't have a body. What a waste. Lau, you do know he only needed to consume the chi, right? As gods, we don't need to imitate how humans eat. As you see, this drink doesn't have a straw, so all I need to do is this. Mufasa puts his hand above the can, then the liquid starts to float up from the opening to his palm, being absorbed into him. As such, I can drink the coffee. However, as it's still here, you will have to drink it later. Right, I have to drink it regardless. You should really have gotten used to this by now, correct? Yeah, this one's on me. After all, I've been offering meals to the two of them every night recently. I've even given them drinks, but the cafeteria always used straws. I only saw them drinking like a human would. I didn't even think about it this time. Look at his little pink nose! I might as well have the rest. I take the half-empty can of coffee from Cloud. Sorry. It's not your fault. It's mine for being such an idiot. Everything's okay. I'll have the rest of it. It's pointless to worry over spilt coffee. Fortunately, the tiles here are dark, so there won't be any stains, unlike the white tiles near the mirror wall. It may only be half a can, but it's more than I'd want to drink right now. I can't exactly let this go to waste, though, so I finish it. Regardless, I sit back in the chair and continue resting. It's kind of nice to just sit here with the company of Cloud and my guardian tiger in the warm spring sun. Eventually, that silence becomes awkward, so I try to strike some conversation. So, Mr. Cloud, why did you come to me? You gave me this ability to see you, so there had to be a reason, right? Ask help? What did you want me to help you with? Are there any issues with your tribe? Is there something you need me for? Dots. He starts to think. Whether he's trying to think of what to say, or just the Mandarin to say it, I don't know. He remains frowning in silence for some time. Need talk. Talk? With me? Someone need talk with me. So, there's someone who needs to talk to you. Okay, I understand. So you need a person who can communicate with spirits, like an oracle? Right. Oracle. So you want me to be your oracle? Guess it's kinda similar to being a Jitong. But why me? I'm not part of the Rukai. Doesn't your tribe have their own oracle? Hasn't been. For a long time. So basically it's a similar situation to back home. But even if you need someone to help you, isn't it a bit forward to ask a Jitong like me? I'm way too young to be an oracle, right? In my family we worship Han gods. Wouldn't that cause problems with your tribe? I didn't know you worship Han god. Well, fair enough. You wouldn't have been able to tell. Now you know that my family worships Mazu. Would it not be inappropriate for me to be your oracle? Even if I wanted to, I doubt your people would accept a person from a different race to be the oracle of your gods. Dots. I'm sure you understand the situation. You should give up. It's ridiculous to force a Jitong to be your oracle. Tiger, you should let him speak for himself. Humph. Did he just stamp his foot? Cloud remained silent for some time. My people. Not let know. That isn't okay. Unacceptable. Lying would cause you trouble, especially if the truth is revealed someday. But it required. Why? If it's something urgent, I can help you contact with your people. Once that's done, I can be on my way. There won't be any issues. No. A long time. Oh. Okay. Still, I've already said I can't make a promise to help you. You don't want to waste your time by staying with me. You're free to leave if you want, so even if I don't help you now, are you still going to stay with me? He nods his head with conviction. I stay. Help you. Wait for when you help me. So, the Aborigine is... Alright, fair enough. I sigh. It's not easy to get this guy to give up, is it? No, he is stubborn, just like another little kitty I know. Huh, kitty? I don't have another choice but to work for him now. Guess I just have to wait and see how things... Work with him for now. Wow. Guess I just have to wait and see how things turn out. For now, I've had enough rest, so I stand and get ready to get back to practice. Alright, let's go. We'll dance till we run out of energy! We keep on practicing together until I'm exhausted and my body aches. On our way back home, we walked past the vending machine in the corridor. Something seems wrong. If I'm seeing things right, the refill door is ajar. Hey, Cloud, you paid for the coffee, right? Dots? Now, he's a spirit. How else do you think he got it? Just leave it be. Oh, okay. I decide to ignore it and go home. Kitty doesn't understand how money works. Ah, Sunday. Hopefully I'll finally have a nice, relaxing day off. Yeah, and with that, my friends, we are going to save it up. And we're going to call it good for this episode. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Me and all these adorable little cat men. Bye.